All right, what's going on, guys? This video is going to be a little different than the ones we usually do. We're going to talk about duct tape. We're going to look at a new one that I found. Might not really be new, but it's different. So everybody pretty much uses the same products. I mean, we have a wide black tape that's like electrical. We use that on line sets. We like, for regular duct tape, flex connections, new metal to new metal, we like 557. I have used some 857. It's a little tougher and got a little more metal in it, but a little more metallized, but the 557 seems to have really good glue. We like that for regular duct tape. For mastic tape, new metal to new metal, like on cabinets, furnace to coils, indoor stuff, you know, basement stuff where this is a mastic tape. It's like a real thin sheet of rubber with a pretty good glue on it. 367, this is what we use for mastic tape. And on insulation, we use this FSK. As you can see, it's got the stringy look to it. It looks a lot like insulation, and it just really looks good. But it's thin and kind of paper-esque, kind of like a cardboard. It's not a lot of strength there, but it is sticky, and it does well on insulation, and it looks good because it doesn't, you know, it kind of hides on the insulation. So those are the main ones we use that we like. But when it comes to change-outs, you know, we end up changing plenums an awful lot. If they don't fit, there's not a lot of the cap and flap that we like to do. But what would be great is a tape that would stick to dirt. And when I say dirt, I just mean a dirty old piece of metal like that, just that we commonly run into on a change-out. It happens to fit good. You know, we come back in, we're within an inch or we're exact size on some. We call that a glove fit. You know, if we're going train to train, or, you know, a standard, you know, size plenum. That looks like a 20 by 20 there, or something close to it. You know, and we don't want to have to change the plenum, disconnect all the duct and redo a whole lot just on a change out. Then it would be great in that case that we had a tape that would really stick to that. And it really doesn't. So what we end up doing in that case is just using duct tape, just a thin, you know, not multiple width, but a layer or two in one spot, to where when we paint it with mastic and paint it up past here and paint it past it on the machine, dries and hardens, it's not going anywhere. But it'd be nice to have a tape. So I'm gonna try this tape and see what we think of it. And we're gonna stick it right there to that dirt and see if we can peel it off. All right, so it's not black, that's just the shield, as you can see, in between each layer to keep it from sticking. So there's something right there it won't stick to, whatever that black is. And I had to cut it with my razor knife. It was kind of cantankerous to handle it. It's really, really sticky, like bubble gum. So let's put a piece right here as if we would on a change out. Let's just put that piece there and get rid of the black. Shielding that goes between it. And let's spread it out. Well, this stuff is gooey. I'm just going to press down on it a little bit with my hand. Reminds me of like a butyl rubber tape I used to get years ago. I haven't seen it in a while. I've seen it thick, and in different situations. We might try it once or twice. That is some serious tape right there. Good luck finding out what that is. I think we all know where it's from. I certainly cannot read any of that. But I got a couple of rolls of it to try. See if the inside has any markings. So when I opened it up, it was silver, and I managed to just peel one back and leave that, you know, where it doesn't stick. And so, anyway, that is about the stickiest tape I've seen. And I really just don't think normal conditions are gonna pull that off. It's actually gotten harder to peel off now. So I don't see how time could really matter to it, but I'm gonna pull that off later, or maybe tomorrow or something, and see if that's any different. But I'm quite sure that heating it up and cooling it down, heating it up, baking it on there with heating and cooling situations, quite sure it would become pretty permanent at that point. But just thought I'd show it to you. All right, not that I really thought it would make a difference, but I let this stuff stay on here overnight. And I started to bring a heat gun in here and just heat this from the back a little bit and simulate it running in a heated plenum, but actually couldn't find the heat gun, so somebody's got that somewhere. But let's see what it's like to get this off now. And this, if you hear that, it's definitely some good tape for change outs to use when you're keeping the dirty plenum. So whether or not I can get my guys interested in it or not, a little different story. But myth not busted. Looks like for once they told the truth. So I don't know how to source it out and how to find it. I got a handful of rolls and that's it. But I am impressed. That's the 3-inch. And that I stuck on there is obviously the 2-inch. All right. Comments, complaints, rocks thrown at me, whatever. I appreciate it all. Thanks for watching.